I guess my first cheque was £56 for the first month.
Now, if I was to say that my first bonus cheque with Clean Easy was actually £90, it's not very much.
In my first month in business, I made somewhere in the region from £80 to £100.
And I only did 2 weeks in my first period, and I earned £148 cash in hand.
My first 4 weeks was around about £150, £200 earnings in Clean Easy, part-time.
We actually made about £190 in our first 4 weeks in business.
Probably a couple of £100 a month in the initial month.
When we first started in the business, we were working it very part-time, and we initially made an immediate income of over £200 very part-time.
First 4 weeks we earned about £200 a month.
We earned just over £200 in our first 4 weeks.
Initially it was like earning an extra £200 a month.
In our first 4 weeks with Clean Easy, £210.
We earned £240.
In our first month we earned £249.
At the end of that period, Clean Easy paid me £249, which I was very pleased with.
When we first started Clean Easy, our first 4 weeks, I think we made about £250.
In the first 4 weeks, we earned £258.
First 3 weeks in the business, we earned £260.
I think we earned £260.
I think the first 4 weeks, our first paycheck was for £265.
The first month in the business, we earned £270. Now, that was very part-time.
Yes, my first cheque was £289.
Within our first 3 weeks, we actually made £298.
In that first 4 weeks, we earned £330.
We earned around £400.
In our very first 4 weeks, around our 2 very young children and both of our jobs, we were able to earn in excess of £400.
In our first 4 weeks, we earned just over £430.
Around about £539.
The first full period in the business, we earned about £600–700, I recollect.
Our first 4 weeks in Clean Easy business, our first cheque was £930.
The first 3 weeks we did a cheque for just short of £1,200.
In my first month with Clean Easy, I earned over £1,200.
In our very first full 4 weeks, we earned £1,800.
That was the first 4 week period with a cheque for £2,250.
It's slowly developed up to around about £200, and it was a steady £250 for a good 3 or 4 months.
Second period, I only did 3 weeks because that was into the January. I didn't do the first week in January, and I earned £251 cash in hand.
And the following month, it doubled. It was nearly £500.
Within about 3 months, I was earning on a very, very part-time basis about £500 a month.
A second month in the business introduced 2 people, and the income went up. I think it was nearer £500 for that. Just for introducing 2 people, our income increased by about £200 to £300.
We sort of carried on into the third and fourth month. It jumped up to about £500 in the second and third month.
In the first 3 months, we earned about £700.
Our second month, we put £1,080.
But by 3 months, that had gone up to £1,154.25. Muriel let me keep the 25p.
In the second full 4 weeks that we were in Clean Easy, we probably earned nearer £2,000.
And then about 6 months down the line, our cheques were around £400 to £500 a month, or every 4 weeks.
6 months down the line, it was £650 a month, because that matched my full-time wage. That's when I decided the boss had to go.
Within 6 months, we were earning £700 to £800 every 4 weeks.
And after that, I think it was 6 months we were earning £800 a month.
Last sales period, I had the full period, and I earned £343.
And now it's £400 to £500 a month.
At the moment we're earning an average of £500 every 4 weeks.
Yeah.
Now our earnings are around about the £400 mark.
Purely part-time, we're averaging between £300 and £700.
It's not boasting, but it's so nice to say to someone when you're speaking to them, you know, I'm earning an extra £600 every 4 weeks.
Average earnings at the moment are around about £700–800 a month. My current income is around sort of £5,000–6,000 a year with Clean Easy,
and round about £600 now after a year in the business, and that is part-time.
We're now currently earning every 4 weeks between £800 and £1,000.
and in this month hopefully we'll cross the 1,000 mark. Yes.
Now we're actually earning out in excess of £1,000 per month.
My biggest cheque was £1,013.
Last month, period 2, I earned £1,086.
We're currently earning now around £1,000 a month every 4 weeks.
And now the latest to date, really, we were earning anything between £1,000 and £1,200 every 4 weeks, and our highest cheque being £1,270.
Our best cheque to date is about £1,375.
And after a year and a half, I now earn £1,400 every 4 weeks.
Our biggest cheque to date's been just over 1,500?
Yeah.
Just over £1,500.
And our third month we put £1,547 in our pocket.
And now it's just gone to £1,600 and rising.
Our best cheque was for £1,690.
Our biggest cheque is £1,700.
At the moment, I'm earning in the region of about £2,400 per month on average.
And my top earnings within a 4-week period would have been about €2,600.
And at the moment, both of us work in the business. Around the school hours, we're earning nearly £2,000 a month.
My highest cheque to date would have been in excess of €2,800 per month.
My highest cheque to date is £2,068.
And our highest cheque was just over £2,000.
2,200, I think,
for
4 weeks.
Now, 2.5 years later, we're earning just under £2,500 a month, which is brilliant. I used to work for 12 years as a restaurant manager. It took 12 years to build up to an income of about £1,200 a month, so we're earning double from this, working it part-time still.
And on average, we're earning around about £2,500 a month.
Last year, we earned £29,000 for the year, so we're averaging about £2,500 every 4 weeks.
And at the moment, we're earning £2,500 a month.
And our best cheque so far has been £2,700 for 4 weeks' work.
And now my income last year was around £35,000, and I still only do about 25 hours a week around my family.
But we regularly average over £3,000 of an income on a part-time basis.
Now, sort of 7 years down the line, part-time, we're earning in excess of £3,000 every 4 weeks.
Now, after 3.5 years in the business, I'm earning over £3,000 every 4 weeks.
Now I run Clean Easy full-time, working from home, flexible hours, and my income exceeds £3,000 every 4 weeks.
And now, having been in the business 5 years, our income is exceeding £3,000 a month.
And within 2.5 years, my part-time income from Clean Easy was £3,500 a month.
Our cheques now are around about £4,000 every 4 weeks.
Best cheque was £5,000.
Our best cheque so far is £5,200 every 4 weeks.
Last year, our combined income from Clean Easy and Anne's income was over £80,000.
Our bonus cheques top over £6,000 a month, and it's great.
And now, 7 years on, we're earning £6,000 every 4 weeks.
The highest cheque was just under £12,000 for what we call a 4-week period.
That now compares with about £150,000 per annum income.
My earnings last year, £163,000.
About £15,500. That's for every 4 weeks. Now that is a life-changing income.
I now take bonus cheques for £40,000 to £50,000 every 28 days. It's mad. Bonus cheques of 40,000 plus every 28 days. It's ludicrous. I was just looking for maybe £5,000 a month to have a great lifestyle, and it's just changed to the point where I now have cheques in excess of 40,000.